from heaven and destroyed them all. So the point is, they wasn't taking no message from the men of the Lord. You know? That's what it was. That's what it came down to. They rather to party and bullshit than take the message from the Lord. You know? So that's why it goes back to what the brother read. The Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Even though y'all were told, y'all weren't prepared. You know, you didn't prepare yourself for the day. You know. Verse 30 it says, "Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be up on the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it." But that's the point, you know. That's the point on that. So they wasn't trying to prepare themselves when they were being told what the Lord was going to do, you know. And that's why I say remember Lot's wife, man. Remember Lot's wife, she was told not to look back. Ultimately, she rebelled, man. You know. And we know that as far as being a woman, she was probably, you know, missing the things that was going on in that city, man. But she didn't listen to the strict commandment, hey, nobody look back. But she did, you know. But ultimately, she wanted this place to stay, man. She wanted to see her last remembrance of it, you know. Like, you know how they be watching the movies, let me get one more look. No, man. The Lord told you don't look back, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. And this had popped in my mind earlier. Hopefully the Spirit is going in. What I was saying earlier. Matthew,
and then it says, then it mentions, Shalaka, bro, just to make the point, but then it mentions, right, it says, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it, man. And we losing our life on this side, man, doing the work, man. You know, because the true men of the Lord, we like to hell with this life because this ain't living. Man. We know this ain't living. Brothers we got what? We got the same thing. These normal citizens, regular average Joes and Jake cars, houses and all that. That don't mean shit, y'all. We got all that, man. But it still ain't what? We still know that this ain't life, man. This ain't living, man. Paying bills every week, right? Going to work every day. That's how we know we slaves. Can't enjoy your kids. That's one of the curses, though. Thou shalt not enjoy. Paraphrasing. You will not enjoy your children. Man, you don't enjoy your children. You see your children off to school, right?
it says the children shall be given to another nation, and thy eyes shall long for them all the day long.
Yeah.
There shall be no strength in your hand.
Yeah, but there's another one about enjoying. You know, that
yeah.
You shouldn't enjoy it, man.
That's true.
How you enjoying your kids when you go to work, your child going to school, by the time you come to work, you son getting on band, they going to sleep for school, and then you going to sleep so you can get rest and go back to work. That's not slavery, man. But Jake loved this life. Jake think this is everything, man. Why? Because they've been dumbed down by the so-called white man and been told, hey, y'all just come from Africa, you know, we came over here, we brought y'all over here, we civilized y'all and all that bullshit that they came up with. Nah, man. Y'all had a whole heritage, y'all had a whole culture, and everything stolen and took it from you, man. A whole way of life, which goes back to the scriptures, which you don't have anymore, which y'all don't even seek.
Yeah, of course, and it ties together with the scriptures, because when you're doing all that, in a lot of situations, this society raises those kids and puts those ideals in their head.
That's right.
TV, school, the pastors, like the brother mentioned, you know, these different influences. You working so hard, you don't actually get to instill certain values in your child like you want to.
And that's why it says, what, they are wiser than Daniel, man. Because Esau ain't stupid, man. He know who to go to. Yeah. He know because he know the mother, the woman of our nature, he knows that in the natural order, she's the nurturer of the children, you know. So, okay, he's going to plant the seed in the mom's and Eve's head. Eve leaves the man, or Eve rebels against the man, right? Whereas the child has no basically right structure in their mind, you know, because Eve is easily influenced, man. Now it did happen to the Jakes now, the young Jakes now, or the men of our nation now, because not a lot of them are weak now, but we still know the order of it came from Eve, just like how she been beguiled in the garden, but she influences the children, you know.
And Esau plays off of the curses of your eyes shall be evil towards your husband and towards the children of your bosom, you know, going pertaining to our women, because he plays into those mental, giving her those ideas in her head, and then the curses kick in. Next thing you know, oh, you ain't gotta listen to your daddy, or you know, she coming up against you like you ain't right.
So it all goes back to the Willie Lynch letter, though.
That's true.
Our people never recover from the Willie Lynch letter. Put the light skin against the dark skin, put the small against the tall, you know, the man against the woman. Hey, our people never recover from that yet, man. Our people are still in a slave syndrome, man. You know, because they ain't got chains on now. You don't even need chains on our people. They got chains on their mind. You know, because they can guide and direct you however they want you to be without physically having chains on you, man. Let's get to some truth. But we just wanted to bring that point out, man, because Jake is finished, man. Then Jake walk around and look at us like we something wrong with us. No, something wrong with you, man.
Exactly. And you know what? That's beautiful.
You walking around eating a lobster and you thinking you doing good.
Oh man.
You're eating a crustacean of the earth that's natural orders to clean the earth.
Right.
But you thinking you living right.
And that reminds me of this meme I saw going around on social media. They got a picture. Go ahead.
Man, see, everything that Jake Edom think is funny. Yeah, it's funny now. But wait till all hell breaks loose. You think the elites of your nation care about you, average so-called white people? Hell no, man. You think they care about you other nations, you Chinese, and you Arabs? They just using you to benefit for the money and the oil and things like that. They don't give a damn about you, man.
Right, when them certain areas, when the water get poisoned, it be Edomites on the news station too. I can't stand it. I got bumped as soon as I took a shower. 5 minutes later, because they don't care about you. And like the brother was saying earlier, they got this thing going on social media where they show a big old lobster, a bunch of shrimps, and possibly pork,
Baconators and shit.
Bacon, talking about, hey, if you feed a woman this and she don't sleep with you, what you gonna do? Nigga, neither one of y'all shouldn't be eating that stuff, man. But that's uplifted in society is, look at this plate full of delicious food. No, man, that's a plate full of scavengers and roaches and cockroaches.
But that's the accuser of thy brethren. See? Let's get him. Somebody got a scripture?
Yeah. Now, he was saying the bros, they walked, not the brothers, but Jake walked by looking at us like we the ones foolish. No, y'all making light of the true work.
Right.
And this is the scripture that backs that up. St. Matthew 22. And I'm going to start at 2. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bid the people to the marriage, man.
Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their way, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burnt up their city.
So who them servants represent, brother?
Represent the prophets, man.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You know, and including the prophets in this day and age through the resurrection that are back preaching and prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great and all the wicked of the world, man. You know, and y'all are entreating us wickedly through the spirit. And when Jacob's trouble hit, a lot of us gonna be martyred because they don't want to hear righteousness. They hate him, they rebuke him in the gate.
Right.
You know, we made food for Yahweh Shai, say, through the spirit and physical. God crucify us, man.
That's right.
Just like the saints.
Hey, but the scriptures say, blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake.
Right.
You know, so we'll take it all now. But what you, Jake's gonna have to take that sort of 2/3 chart. Hey, it's gonna be something gruesome, man. And we don't want to be a part of that. So that's why we do the work, man. That's why we diligent in doing the work, doing our videos, and continue on the path of righteousness, man. Trying to follow the land wheresoever he goeth, man. You know, to the best of our ability. That's what Isaiah 56.
Isaiah 56, verse 10.
Yup.
His watchmen are blind.
Yeah.
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, and the rest of you pastors that's teaching our people profaneness, man, which are things that's outside the temple, man. Okay, you people aren't teaching our people the ways of Yahweh Shai. You ain't telling our people that they gotta keep a dietary law that will stop, that will, I ain't gonna say stop, but it can help benefit our people's health, you know? Yeah, but they're not telling our people that, man. Even though through the ways that Esau, how everything is set up, you still gonna get these different diseases and cancers and and high blood pressure and things like that. But it would be better if we follow the dietary law. You know, like I already mentioned, our people like to wait to go to the doctor for the doctor to tell them, hey, I think you should stop smoking, right? I think you should stop eating this different, I think you should stop eating, you know, red meat, steak, and beef so much, okay? So it's clogging your arteries, you know? You got too much smoke in your lungs. Instead of listening to the Lord like they was told, they wouldn't have that problem.
Right.
You see?
Doctors don't even tell them.
They don't, but in some cases they do. You know, they say you eating too much red meat is clogging your arteries. You know, different
things. But then they give them, you know, drugs full of L-cysteine, cause rectal bleeding and psychoactive thoughts. You know, you want to kill yourself.
They don't tell them stop doing it because the Lord says so. No,
they tell them their own reason.
Right. But that whole doctor and all that thing, that's all witchcraft anyway too, right? Because they not physicians. Physicians heal. Doctors just patch up wounds. And I think doctor, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it means to falsify. Right?
I heard Elder Malcolm was going to it, said that word means to falsify.
Doctor means to falsify, man.
Doctor up a document, you know, like you doctor up a document. You falsifying a document.
Yeah. Because they don't heal you, man. Why do you think they keep you coming back? They treat you like a guinea pig. Oh, this medication don't work in 2 weeks, come back, we'll try this. This medication don't work, come back in 2 weeks, we'll try that. Right. We need to find out what suits your body best. Man, the hell with that, man.
And usually what I've noticed, you know, like when you don't have insurance, they don't even try to do that. Like if you got insurance, they treat you like a cow. They're trying to milk you a little here and a little there. You know, like, all right, we'll put a little patch on it, and you know, we'll prolong your life a little bit. Right. So we can keep having you come back. Oh, that didn't completely heal you. Oh, we'll give you something else next time. Just come back in 2 weeks. Get you a primary care physician. We got you. Now, the brother mentioned a little while back, and I had pulled out the scripture talking about the pastors, you know. And I just wanted to go ahead and go into this. Ezekiel 13 and 5. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord saith, and the Lord have not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word. You know, so these false pastors out here giving you false hope. You can just lollygag, float around, continue to sin, say the sinner's prayer right before your last breath, and then the Most High goes, you are pardoned, my son. No, it says, seek ye the Lord in your youth, before the days get troublesome, before you loathe your life, before you about to die. You have to dedicate your life to the Lord. Otherwise, you're not going to be saved, man.
Right, get that, bro. You still got someone that Isaiah 56? Just get a Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. It's done for brother, what the brother said to back him up. You know? Hey, you know you're an Israelite, brother?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Where you from? If you would be classified as a Negro, then you're from the tribe of Judah.
All depends through the spirit. You can be a Gadite, North American Indian, you can be a Reubenite, you know.
Depends on the seed of the father, if you can trace it.
That's right. All right, but I got Ecclesiastes 38 verse 4, because ultimately our people can heal themselves by the different herbs out here in the earth, man. If they knew the right, you know, things to put together, you know, different oils, you know, because everything comes from the earth, naturally. These prescription drugs that they put out don't necessarily heal you, right? You know, they either it furthers the decreasing of your body. Because when you look on the back of the different prescription bottles, what it says, may cause liver cancer, may cause liver disease, you know, things like that.
Right.
And you look at it like, I thought this was supposed to work for me and help me, but it's not, man. But it slowly eats away at your body.
Right. And even you know, somebody like Cat Williams, who, hey, I don't know if he know the truth or not. He don't appear to be following the commandments.
He knows. But in a position that he's set up in the world, he's not trying. He's not going to denounce all the money and the fame he got to come out on the highways and byways to look like a fool, because we look like fools. We're not going to do that, man. Right. Because people care about how the world views them.
Exactly. You know? Right. And even in his position that he was in, the reason why that joke was so funny, because it was true. Because you take one pill and you end up with 79 million different side effects, man.
That's right.
Oh, man, you know, hey, my eye was twitching. Now I'm bleeding out my booty because I took a pill. Come on, bro, that's wicked.
I got a precept. Ecclesiastes 38 verse 4 says, The Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. See, so that right there tells you that, I mean, you know, you being a natural person, you know that the Lord created medicines out of the earth, man. You just gotta take time out and read and study up on it. You know, but just like Jacob to do, they take time to read and study up on how to cook crack, right? How to put enough baking soda and how to put enough this and that. And then if it mess up, how to put more in and shake it back to get some of it back. Like Jake will put their time into that, but they won't put their time into things that will help them, like medicine of the earth that will help their body. So ultimately, coming back to these ways, God about to come back.
Right. When the scriptures say they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they know it not. You know what I'm saying? We'll be out here trying to figure out how to make a bong out of a plastic bottle and a bottle cap or something. You know what I'm saying?
Get that, bro. Get that, bro.
Let's look up more Isaiah 56.
Let me get one more. Ecclesiasticus 30 verse 15. It says, health and good state of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart, which means your mind. So it's telling you that your body is above everything. Man, you know how many rich people, how many people got wealth and riches, but they can't enjoy it because their body's so messed up? You know what I'm saying? What does it benefit you? You got people like Ali. Ali, known for being a great champion and all that, things like that. But he was so messed up by getting hit, he couldn't enjoy none of that money. He couldn't even remember it. He couldn't even remember all the belts and things that he won and things like that. Because what? His body was through.
It was through, yeah.
You know what I mean? So what good is that? Yeah, you got a legacy in the name, but what did it benefit him?
All right, and this is Jeremiah 4:22.
Hold on.